65 years ago, when the United States was recovering from World War II with a massive military drawdown of people and equipment, post-war Germany was sectioned into 4 quadrants due to the multinational occupation and rebuilding efforts of the country. One ally, the Soviet Union, was not agreeing with the other Western allies for an independent democratic Western Germany. With opposing visions to restore Germany and realign Europe, Berlin became the focal point. Tightening control and access of Berlin, the Soviets began interfering sporadically with railroad and roadway traffic into the city. This left Western allies no guarantee of land access to Berlin. What allies did have were 3 20-mile air corridors connecting Berlin to occupied western sectors of Germany. On June 24, 1948, the Soviets cut off electricity, announcing the end of supplying food to Berlin's western sectors, and blockaded all land routes into Berlin. The United States and its allies were now forced to become a lifeline to 2.5 million Berliners, a dramatic and impossible task that became known as the Berlin Airlift. 2 days later, on June 26th, a less than 1-year-old United States Air Force began a full-scale airlift that was expected to last only a couple of weeks. Day 1 of the airlift included 80 tons of supplies. At the time, there were only 102 C-47s and 2 C-54 transports available to Americans in the European theater. At the height of Operation Vittles, Allies were landing in Berlin every 3 minutes. Timing was extremely crucial. If a pilot missed the scheduled landing, they had to go back and start again. You only had one shot at landing. Air Force leadership established a pattern of one-way operations, 2 corridors going in and 1 going out. Aircraft flew at as many as 5 different altitudes set at intervals of 15 minutes. The objective was to keep 65% of the aircraft airborne each day. This was crucial to delivering over 5,000 tons of supplies to more than 2 million people. Allied airmen set the record of delivering 13,000 tons of cargo on April 17, 1948, a day famously known as the Easter Parade. In addition to the mission of transporting daily food and medical supplies, Berliners received an equivalent of 600 railroad cars of coal. During the 15 months of the airlift, Allies flew in more than 2.3 million tons of cargo. 75% was flown by American aircraft. Our crews took off more than 89,000 times, totaling more than 600,000 hours of in-flight time, and flew more than 92 million miles. The Operation Vittles airlift record stood until Operation Desert Shield in 1990. Today, the Air Force Association honors the dedication and sacrifices made by all who took part in this valiant effort. 31 Americans lost their lives in 12 crashes during the dramatic 15-month siege. Stories of those who took part in Operation Vittles are varied, but all share one resonating sense of purpose. They all knew they were doing something important, something that was right.